what's up? I am back with a speed build today on SimA designs, and I'm super excited to share this build with you guys. I spent quite a bit of time building this house, and it was definitely out of my comfort zone of style of houses that I've built before. But I'm very excited to share it with you guys, so I hope you like this house. And I am building in the world of Eco Lifestyle, the new pack that recently came out. And I absolutely love this world. I love the furniture, and I think this pack is honestly like one of my favorites. I don't know, I just love everything about it, and I'm just kind of trying out the new world. I haven't really played around in many parts of it yet, but I kind of found this lot to be perfect for what I was going for because I really liked the outdoorsy with the trees around it and like that kind of atmosphere. I felt like this kind of house would be placed in the woods, kind of. So those are the kind of vibes I went with. And also, the storyline behind this house, I decided was a single dad and then two daughters, which I thought could be like twins. I thought that'd be a fun idea. So that is what I built the house for. It has 2 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, and yeah, it's pretty spacious. It ended up being way bigger inside than I thought. But yeah, so you could easily make this house a 3 bedroom house if you wanted to, which, speaking of that, if you have an Origin account, I will link my ID below, and this is up for download. So if you like this house, you can go on Origin and download it on my account for you guys to play in. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool, but yeah, I don't know. I thought this was a cool idea, and this house is very different, but I'm obsessed with these wood sidings that came with the new Eco Lifestyle pack. Like, I just think it's so cool, and like, I just love the coloring of it. I don't know. There's something about it I really love, but I had so much fun building this house, and as you can see here, the foundation is pretty much coming together. I've got the roofing on and the siding, and now I'm just working on the pillars of the house because none of the pillars in the menu actually really worked with the build. As you can see here, I'm like messing around with it. So I kind of found that just kind of creating my own looked the best with this house. But yeah, I don't know. I really like how it turned out. I tried to make this video as short as possible. I did take out me putting together, like messing around with the roof, and then I also took out me just designing the inside, like the layout, because I know I spent quite a bit of time on that, and I don't know if people like to watch that part or not. So if you have any like suggestions or preferences, please let me know in the comments below. I just like really tried to keep this video as quick as possible and not make it be 30 minutes, which I know it's pretty close to, but hopefully you guys don't mind. I don't mind watching long videos, so hopefully you guys don't either. But yeah, so here you can see I'm starting to work on the landscape a little bit. I've pretty much finished the base of the house. I'm obsessed with how many windows this house has. Like, I feel like in a woodsy environment, like having a ton of windows is just like amazing. Like, you can see all of the nature and just, I don't know, I just think it's really cool, and I just feel like this eco kind of modern house really fits this world. So I'm really happy with that, and yeah, it's just like I said, it's different than what I've built before, but I think it's really cool. And then as you can see here, I just added a car underneath because I wanted to have a general idea of where I was going to place that car later after I did the landscaping. But I thought this is super cute, and I kind of think it's cool how the cement ground kind of like connects with the driveway, so it looks like the car like literally just pulled in. But that car is from the debug menu, so I just grabbed it from there and placed it. But yeah, as you can see here, I'm making it feel lush and green because when I'm building this house, this is in the like modernized style of the world, because when you first open this game, it's very like not this, especially this part of the world is very like non-eco-friendly. Like, there's like dirty air and like garbage everywhere. So if you use some of the cheats that you can find online, you can modernize the world and clean it up. So that's what I did before building this lot. So if you were wondering, Yeah, so that's kind of the style of the new modern houses in the world. So I'm really happy with this, and I think the house fits perfectly into this environment. So as you can see here, I'm just playing around with the landscaping now, which the landscaping I definitely spent quite a bit of time on. There's the whole lot is pretty much has plants all around it. But yeah, I also made some rocks larger in the back and just to kind of fit in with the surroundings around the house, and I just think it makes it feel more like part of the world. So yeah, I don't know. I think that works really well. I just kind of made them bigger and I placed them around, and I'm just going in with some bushes and trees. And I tried to use trees that were specific to like foresty like vibes kind of. I'm no expert on landscaping, but this is my personal preference for I guess good landscaping. I don't know. But yeah, I really like how this turned out, and I'm placing a lot of grass because I kind of wanted it to be like overgrown and kind of feel like more in the woods and not like super clean and like put together. I kind of wanted the lawn to be a little bit like overgrown, and I kind of thought this was like a cool idea since like a dad lives here. I feel like I don't know. I guess guys like to mow the lawn a lot. I guess. I don't know. I mean, maybe that's not a feature in the Sims game, but that actually would be a cool thing if it was. If the Sims can mow the lawn, that would be pretty cool. Um, but yeah, I don't know. So I'm just going in with some dirt to make the landscaping feel more natural, and I just kind of outline some of the rocks and posts and like stuff like that. So I know in the backyard coming up, I do place a swing set because, like I said, I imagine there were two twin girls, and I did think that they were like the kids in the game. So they were two kids, and yeah, I don't know. And then I decided I wanted to place a fence because it just kind of seemed really open, like backing up into the cement with the grass. So I grabbed this fence from the debug menu. The debug menu. So you guys can find that there, and yeah, because you can place it right up to the line of the property. Otherwise, if you use a normal fence, you can't. You have to be like one square or one tile in. But with a debug fence, you can just place it like right on the line, which is really cool. So now I'm pretty much just decorating the outside furniture. I put some lounge chairs down below, and then just some couch and a grill. And I actually love this deck. I think it's so cool, and I don't know, I'm obsessed with that. I love the black accents that I went with. As you'll see here, the entire house pretty much has black accents. Like, I'm pretty sure I go with black wood flooring, which is really cool. And yeah, so another cool part of this house is that um it's actually like flipped around inside. So you'll see here coming up that I designed the bottom floor as like the bedrooms, and then the upstairs is the main floor. So like the kitchen, the living room, the laundry room, and stuff like that, which I've never built a house like this, but I feel like this house is kind of, since the upper floor is a taller wall, it's kind of like one of those houses where like the bottom floor is more into the ground kind of feeling, and then the upstairs is like where the view is, and you have all these nice windows in the house and the main floor upstairs because you want to be able to see the view and like everything like that. So I thought this was a really cool idea, and I don't think I've seen many houses or other builds like this. So I thought this was pretty cool, and maybe not everyone loves this idea, but I would say just wait till you see the inside. I kind of liked it, and I think it's pretty cool. So here we're finally starting with the inside, and I'm so excited to show you guys this. I'm really in love with this, but as you can see here, I already did the flooring, and then I already picked out the wall paintings and everything like that, just to also save time. And I can be really indecisive when it comes to like what colors to use, so that's why I just cut it out. But like I said, if you have a preference, feel free to let me know, or like what you guys like to see in builds, like really any feedback, I don't mind at all. So as you see here, I'm just decorating the entryway and just like the main little area of the house, and then yeah, just like the main walk-in area, I just add like a mirror and like a shelf and stuff like that. So right now I am starting with the girls' bathroom. So these are the twin girls' bathroom, and this is the only part of the house that is just very colorful, and everything else is very modern and black accents, black flooring, and like just very masculine feeling, I feel like. So the girls' bathroom is just very colorful and bright, and I add blue counters and pink mirrors, and then I think I put a laundry basket and just some other little decoration pieces, just to make it feel girly and fun. And yeah, I don't know, I think it's super cute, and I feel like if I was young I would have loved to have a bathroom like this. My bathroom had to match our house, so I did not have a cute colorful bathroom, but I think this is really cool and I really like it. So yeah, and then now we're going to be moving on to the girls' bedroom. And for their bedroom, I kind of went with like blue walls, which I wasn't sure. I kind of felt like these girls weren't like super girly girl because they live with their dad. I feel like maybe they've always lived with their dad. And so they're just kind of like really into animals and aren't like super girly girl. They're just kind of like more into sports and animals, and maybe they want to be vets when they grow up. And I also kind of imagined that they had a dog, so you will see later on that I placed a food bowl and just stuff like that. So you kind of have a pet, and so yeah, I don't know. I just thought these two girls both were had very common interests because they are twins. Not saying that all twins have common interests, but I just thought that these two did, and um, yeah, they didn't mind sharing a room. Obviously, as you can see, the inside of the house is pretty big, so you could easily make this a 3-bedroom house, but I just thought it'd be fun that they shared a room, and because they were the same age, so I feel like that would be difficult, and the room is pretty big, so they kind of have like their own space, and I give them a little dresser with some cluttered up stuff, and then I also add 2 little desks, which are super cute, and I kind of thought they both had their own little desks to sit at so that they could do their homework. And yeah, I don't know. I just thought that was a cute idea. And I know I add a big fluffy rug coming up, which is like one of my favorite rugs in this game. I think it's so fluffy and soft looking. Like the texture of it is just really good. I feel like the other rugs sometimes can like look fake, but I feel like this rug like actually looks like it has texture to it. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think I add like, yeah, this little art desk and then a mirror, and then I think that's about it. Some curtains, and yeah, that pretty much completes the daughter's room. So that, like I said, is the most colorful part of the house. So yeah, now moving on to the dad's room, which I'm literally obsessed with. Like, I kind of want my room to look like this. I love the wood background and the black bed and the dresser. And the coolest part about his room is that he has an office connected, as you can see right here. He has his own work office connected to his bedroom, which I think is pretty cool. And just like a really neat touch to this house. So he's a single dad. I kind of was picturing maybe he was into photography and music maybe. Those were kind of like my thoughts of like his traits a little bit. Definitely really into his work. As you can see here, he's clearly a successful single dad. They have a really nice house, and yeah, I don't know. I just add some artwork, and I just love the whole like look of this room. It's honestly probably one of my favorite designs, and I think the coolest part is just the office. Like, I think that's so cool to have your office off of his room, because I feel like with 2 daughters, it probably gets kind of crazy sometimes, so he probably needs like his personal space to like work on stuff, so that's definitely like a good spot. So yeah, as you can see here, I just add a desk with a chair and like some clutter and a computer so he can sit here, and I think I do add a couple cameras on top, so just to add kind of the feel that maybe he is into photography. And yeah, I used a lot of the furniture in his room from the new pack. I was trying to use as much as I could because I was kind of basing this house off of eco lifestyle, so I was trying to use as much of that furniture from the new pack as possible. But yeah, and then he also has an ensuite bathroom, so not not only does he have this office in his room, but he also has this ensuite bathroom. So he has his own shower and it's big enough for a bathtub, so that's pretty cool. And it's just kind of very cool with like the big windows and just the woodsy feel. Like I just feel like this house would be so perfect in the woods, and I don't know, I'm just obsessed with it. I hope you guys like it as much as I do. But yeah, so the bathroom came together pretty easily. Kind of flows with his bedroom. I used the tile on the walls from Parenthood, which I'm obsessed with. And I also copy over the same tile in his bathroom to the bathroom upstairs because there is a half bath upstairs. But I don't show it. I somehow skipped over it, so I hope you guys don't mind. But I don't show it. It's literally just the same tile, flooring, and then like a toilet and a sink. So hopefully you guys don't mind, but I completely forgot to record that part. So yeah, and then here is the laundry room upstairs. So this is basically what the bathroom looks like, just with the toilet and a sink. But yeah, so I just add a little laundry room so they can do laundry, and it's pretty simple. I just use some of the cute decoration objects, and like I said, the house besides like the girls' bedroom and bathroom is literally all black and like coordinated and just like I don't know, I just love the modernness so much. But yeah, besides that, the girls' bedrooms are super colorful. But I feel like as a kid, you wouldn't probably want your bedroom to match with the whole house, which I feel like is impossible once you add like all the toys and stuff like that. But yeah, so I really like how the laundry room came together. And then as you can see here, I'm just messing around with a few pieces, trying to figure out where I'm going to place stuff. But soon I'm about to start on the kitchen right here, and I'm obsessed with this kitchen. It is by far my favorite kitchen ever. I hope you guys agree. Like, I just love the coloring, like the color scheme, and just the layout of it. Like, all these windows upstairs I think are so cool and just really add a lot of character to the house and just brighten it up inside. As you can see, the floor plan of the house is like really open, and I kind of went with that because I just felt like a house like this would be pretty open, and I don't know, maybe have like a lot of plants and just like, I don't know, just stuff like that. But as you can see here, I'm making the kitchen with just brown and black colorings, and which kind of ties in the wood wall on the side, and I add just some clutter objects, and I know I added a coffee maker and some shelves, and I think just like some plant hangings and stuff. But yeah, the kitchen actually came together really easily. Like, I don't know, it just, yeah, it was the perfect little size for the kitchen, and I really liked it. And I love this little like teapot hanging thing. I can't remember. I think that came with Tiny Living, but it's definitely one of my favorite objects to add in the kitchen. I don't know why, but I just think it's so cute, and I love the little like mittens and like stuff hanging down from it, like the, I guess they're not mittens. Yeah, they're like oven mittens. That's what they are, oven mittens. But yeah, so here I'm just cluttering up the kitchen, adding like just little decorations and that cute little tray on the island that came with this new pack. I'm obsessed with it. It's so cute. And yeah, I add some curtains and some stools, and I'm pretty sure that's about it. As you saw, I added the stuff for a pet, so you could either have a cat or a dog. I just kind of felt like this house would have a dog because it's in the outdoorsy area, so maybe the dog likes to run around, and yeah, I don't know. And then I just add a little kitchen dining table. It's kind of in the open, but as you see where I tried to just place it, that actually ends up being the dining room, which you see now I'm cutting it off, but I actually pull it out one more tile even more, which I don't show in the video, but I do end up making it bigger at the very end. So it's a little bit more out and adds a little bit more character to the other side of the wall, if that makes sense, kind of like by the kitchen. So it's just not like one straight big wall, because I kind of felt like that was really massive and I didn't know what like decorations to put on it. But yeah, they have a super cute dining room, and it ties in with the kitchen perfectly, and I add some mint curtains, and I thought that was really cute. And then here's just like the little kitchen table, so obviously there's only 3 of them, so if they're not eating in the dining room very often probably, but I thought the house had the room and it'd be nice for holidays and if they have guests over, or if their family ever extends or expands, I guess. But yeah, so I just added some cute plants and chandeliers, and I'm just going in with more decoration. And yeah, I just really love how it came together. But now I'm moving on to the living room, which I love so much. I don't even know if I love this more than the kitchen, but I love them both. And it's basically like a huge sunroom with which normally like I wouldn't put a TV in a big sunroom, but I added these nice curtains so like it kind of has the idea that you can make the room really dark if you want and watch movies in there and stuff like that. So I love this came together super easily. Like I said, I'm using same like couch and lamp and coffee table and chair are and actually the TV stand are all from this pack. So I definitely utilized the new furniture. I'm just like I said so obsessed with it, and probably the next few builds I do will probably still have like me using a lot of this furniture. But yeah, so I'm just adding some plants, and I added a couple little toys in the living room just because I feel like that's definitely realistic for having kids in a house, is you're going to have toys in the living room. But yeah, and then I also add that little cardboard dollhouse that's super cute. And then yeah, I mean, we're coming up to the part. This is the part where I just had extra space, so I started to add just like some music stuff because like I said the dad was probably into music. But yeah, so I just added a little corner for them to have some activities and stuff like that. But I know we're coming up on the screenshots, so thank you so much guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave any comments or suggestions as you guys have, and yeah, I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.